What's up guys, it's the Minty Caliber here. So I have 4 flashlights right here, one ranging from the dimmest all the way up to the brightest. Now the littlest one is the one that I got today, and then the brightest one is the Duracell 700. I believe it's around 700 lumens, and then the two in the middle are around 200 lumens. And I want to say this little one's probably around 130 lumens, which honestly still is pretty bright for a flashlight of that size. So yeah. Now, the Duracell 700 is my grandfather's work flashlight. So yeah, and if you're wondering what the noise is in the background, it's raining right now. And it's about 68 degrees, so it's going to eventually get a lot colder throughout the next couple of days. I believe tomorrow night it's supposed to be around 35 degrees. So yeah, let's go ahead and do our test. That way I can get back inside and get out of this nasty weather. Alright, so we are back. So the first flashlight I'm going to start off with is this little guy right here. I don't know if you see that, but this little guy. And we're just going to aim it at the cane field after this vehicle passes. So yeah. Oh crap. So as you see, it's got a nice little flood option. Zoom it out, focus, 3 modes. Alright, so obviously this is going to be good for in front of you. It's not really good for long distances. So we're going to put that back down. Next one we're going to grab is the Werner right here, which is about, again, a 200 lumen flashlight. It's somewhat comparable to my Coast 200 poly steel, but not exactly. So, alright, again, pretty bright, pretty bright. That's the flood mode. Alright, again, not bad. Obviously this was given to us by a dealership as like a promotional item. I got one, my grandfather got one. So we're going to take a look at my favorite flashlight, which is this Coast 200 poly steel. Gonna make sure. Oh yeah, as you can see, much brighter. I actually think that's probably a lower lumen than what this is. So now we're going to back it off to flood mode, and most definitely a lot brighter. And last but not least, the Duracell 700. I got to show you this real quick, guys, before I even get into the test. This thing takes 3 of these C cells. 3 of them. So it's a pretty beastly flashlight. It's got some weight to it. It's aluminium. It's got an aluminium body. Fairly heavy, but somewhat light at the same time. So let's get on to this one. Okay. So, as you see, bright as all day. Now we focus it out, and a much wider flood area. So it covers a lot, and it's really bright. So I mean, this thing, it's definitely crazy. But what do we take from this test? No matter, hang on, let me get in the camera. So no matter what flashlight you have, whether it be the littlest one that's comparable to the little one that I have, or one that's comparable to the Duracell 700, whatever flashlight you have, it'll work fine. If it's bright enough, if it has adequate lighting, it'll work fine. Even if you need something just to see around the house when the power goes out or something, you don't need to have the brightest flashlight available. Personally, me, I keep this by my bedside. Why? Because it's got adequate lighting, and I only paid 20 bucks for it. I only paid 20 bucks for it. So, that's what we're supposed to take from this test. Is no matter what flashlight you have, it, can you even see me? Alright, so, no matter what flashlight you have, whether it be a little $10 LED flashlight or a $40 LED flashlight, whatever it may be, whatever's in your budget, go with that. Another thing you could do is also look up some really good cheap flashlights for under $100 or even under $50. There's a lot of good ones. I personally recommend the Coast Polysteel 200. And I will also recommend that little bitty flashlight if you can find it by itself without a Copenhagen promotional item. So yeah, anyways guys, this is the Minty Caliber signing out.